Martin Luther King Jr. He was an American Baptist minister and a civil rights activist. He was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. His father's name was Martin Luther King Sr. King was a member of the Floyd Chapel Baptist Church and decided to become a preacher after being inspired by ministers. His mother's name was Alberta Williams King. She was the choir director of the Ebenezer Baptist Church. She was shot and killed in the church. During a Sunday service, a 23-year-old man named Marcus Wayne Chenault stood up and fired multiple shots. Martin had a sister named Willie Christine King Ferris and a brother named Alfred Daniel Williams. He studied at Booker T. Washington High School. He later went to Morehouse College at the age of 15. He studied at Morehouse College, where his father and grandfather had also studied. At first, Martin was unsure about becoming a minister. But eventually, he decided to follow his father's path. Later, he studied theology at Crozer Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania. There, he was elected student body president and was respected by his classmates. After that, he earned a doctorate in systematic theology from Boston University in 1955. While in Boston, he met Coretta Scott, a talented singer and activist. They got married and had 4 children together. Coretta supported him throughout his career and also became a well-known activist. In 1954, Martin Luther King Jr. became the pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. 1 year later, something happened that would change his life and American history forever. In December 1955, Rosa Parks, a black woman, refused to give up her seat to a white man on a Montgomery bus. She was arrested, and this led to the Montgomery Bus Boycott. Martin Luther King Jr. was chosen to lead the boycott. For more than a year, African Americans in Montgomery refused to ride the buses. King's leadership and powerful speeches made him famous across the country. The boycott ended in success when the Supreme Court ruled that segregation on buses was illegal. Martin Luther King Jr. believed in nonviolence.
My basic philosophy, which grows out of the nonviolent tradition, is that a moral man cannot in good conscience accept injustice and adjust to an evil system. He must resist it. He has a moral obligation to resist evil. But in resisting it, he must recognize that he stands on higher moral grounds when he will resist that unjust system nonviolently. The individual seeks to achieve moral ends through moral means, and I think this is what nonviolence is saying in the final analysis, that means and ends must cohere, and that in order to bring about a just society and a righteous society, it is necessary to use just and righteous methods.
He was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi from India. He led peaceful protests, marches, and speeches to fight against racial injustice. In 1963, he gave his most famous speech during the March on Washington. More than 250,000 people gathered in Washington, D.C. to hear him speak. Standing in front of the Lincoln Memorial, he said the words, "I have a dream." His dream was of a world where people would be judged by their character, not the color of their skin. His speech became one of the most important in American history. In 1964, Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He was only 35 years old, making him the youngest person to win it at the time. He fought not only for civil rights, but also for poor people and against the Vietnam War. But his journey was not easy. He was arrested many times and received many threats. While standing in the balcony of his hotel room, he was shot and killed. He was only 39 years old. His death shocked the world. Millions of people mourned his loss. Today, he is remembered as one of the greatest leaders in history. In 1986, the United States started celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day every January. It is a national holiday to honor his life and legacy. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." His words still inspire people around the world. He dreamed of a better world and gave his life trying to make it real.